Welcome back to my channel, Techno Trend Zone, your trusted source for the latest developments in camera technology, photography gear innovation, and digital imaging trends. Today, we're unpacking one of the biggest mysteries in the mirrorless camera space. Where is the Sony A7V? Why has Sony remained so silent, and could this delay be a deliberate strategy rather than a misstep? Let's break down what's really going on and whether the A7V could be the next must-have hybrid camera. The Sony A7V, delay or strategic development? It's now been over 3 years since Sony launched the A7V IV, a camera that was quickly embraced by professionals and enthusiasts for its versatile 33MP sensor, strong autofocus system, and robust video capabilities. The A7V IV became a favorite for content creators, YouTubers, event shooters, and hybrid users. Given Sony's usual upgrade cycle, many expected the A7V by now, so what's the holdup? Instead of rushing out a replacement, Sony appears to be taking a measured approach, focusing not on releasing a marginal upgrade, but on building a true next-gen camera that fixes past issues while setting new standards for hybrid performance. Why? The silence may be a smart move. While brands like Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic have consistently rolled out updated mirrorless systems over the past 2 years, Sony has pivoted in a different direction. Sources indicate that the company has shifted its focus post-2022, choosing refinement and innovation over frequency. Rather than releasing cameras just for spec bumps, Sony seems intent on correcting key flaws found in the A7V IV, like overheating, rolling shutter distortion, and processor limitations. This change in mindset signals a deeper commitment to building products that better serve real-world creators, not just impress on paper. Thermal fixes are on the way. One of the biggest complaints about the A7V IV was overheating during prolonged 4K recording sessions. For wedding videographers, interviewers, and long-form YouTubers, this was a serious problem. Leaks suggest the A7V will feature redesigned cooling, possibly including a new passive heat dissipation system or even elements borrowed from Sony's cinema gear. This could finally allow for unlimited 4K recording without interruption, solving a long-standing frustration in the Alpha line. Clues from leaks and registrations. Recent leaks from regulatory databases have uncovered a Sony listing, codenamed WW270055, that analysts believe corresponds to the A7V. Accompanying this are fresh patents for next-generation cooling systems, faster sensors, and AI-assisted image processing. These details point to more than just an incremental update. They suggest Sony is preparing a major leap forward in mirrorless performance. Sony's broader strategy, ZV for creators, FX4. Cinema. In recent years, Sony has divided its attention between two major product lines, the FX series for cinema professionals and the ZV series aimed at solo content creators and vloggers. The A7V is expected to act as a unifying bridge between these two, offering cinema-grade performance with a creator-friendly design. That means powerful internals and a compact, familiar form factor that appeals to professionals and enthusiasts alike. Sensor advancements, same resolution, better performance. Although the A7V is likely to retain the 33MP resolution of its predecessor, reports indicate it will introduce a revamped sensor architecture. This could dramatically reduce rolling shutter and increase readout speeds, making the camera much more responsive for high-speed photography and smooth video capture. Imagine near-global shutter-like behavior, ideal for sports, wildlife, and fast-moving scenes. For hybrid shooters, this alone could justify the upgrade. AI autofocus, smarter and more reliable. Sony may also be introducing a new AI-driven processor in the A7V, enabling subject tracking that goes beyond just eyes and faces. Expect recognition for birds, cars, animals, and more, all with improved accuracy in low light and busy environments. This evolution will be especially beneficial for wedding and wildlife photographers who need fast, reliable focus under unpredictable conditions. Improved ISO and low-light capabilities. Rumored to have an expanded ISO range up to 204,800, the A7V could offer a full stop of low-light improvement over its predecessor. Better dynamic range, cleaner images in the shadows, and less noise will be invaluable for event shooters and documentary filmmakers. This puts the camera in a strong position against competitors like the Canon R6 Mark II and Nikon Z6 III. Game-changing video specs. Videographers can look forward to serious upgrades in the A7V. Expected specs include 4K at 120 frames per second, 10-bit 4:2:2 internal capture, 6K oversampling for crystal clear footage, improved IBIS offering up to 8 stops of stabilization, enhanced color profiles and grading options. With these improvements, the A7V is clearly being positioned as a tool for filmmakers, content creators, and run-and-gun professionals. Handling, display, And connectivity. Sony is also expected to address physical usability with a brighter OLED EVF for improved visibility, a more responsive rear touchscreen, perfect for vloggers, updated menu systems for faster navigation, dual card slots, USB-C 10 gigabits per second, and Wi-Fi 6E for rapid transfers and live streaming. All of this is designed to support modern workflows, whether you're in the studio or out in the field. Release date, summer 2025? Industry insiders suggest that Sony is eyeing a summer 2025 launch, possibly in June or July. This timing aligns with major tech events and would allow the A7V to debut ahead of the fall buying season. Sony may use early 2025 to spotlight the ZV series before shifting attention to the A7V, a smart move to avoid internal competition while maximizing launch visibility. Who should upgrade to the Sony A7V? The A7V appears designed for several key groups: hybrid creators needing a reliable camera for both photo and video, YouTubers who want pro-level features in a compact setup, wedding and event photographers needing top-tier autofocus and ISO performance, A7 III and A7C users who skipped the A7 IV and want a more significant upgrade. This won't just be a refresh, it'll be a statement. Final thoughts. A worthy wait. Sony may be taking its time, but that time is clearly being used wisely. With signs pointing to major improvements in cooling, autofocus, processing, and video capability, the A7V could very well redefine what a hybrid mirrorless camera can do in 2025. If you're holding out for a game changer rather than another spec sheet update, the A7V might just be worth the wait.